Yo, what's going on, Boo Bears? Thank you so much for hanging out for another Mario Ramon review. Today, we're going to talk about The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 13, entitled 10-10-2020. This episode was based around Cynthia Bailey's wedding, her second wedding with Mike Hill. Before we get into the video, if you like the video, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share the video if you care. All right, now that we have the business out of the way, it's time to go head on with our review. All right, I pray you guys are having a happy Sunday and you had a great weekend and everything. So let's get straight into it. All right. So it started out with Cynthia. Well, first it started out with little clips of all the housewives and just showing their daily routine, you know, and different things they were doing. I will say in that one clip with Drew, and she had the Faith Evans blonde wig on, she was jamming on the one, jamming on the one, jamming on the ones and the twos. I love the cut. I love the color and everything. Hold on. I do not want Dr. Maddie Moss Clark to throw a shoe at me for chewing that gum and speaking to you guys right now, okay? Just a shoe will come around the corner like a boomerang. Yes, Dr. Maddie Moss Clark never put that in her coffee, and if she did, she wouldn't stir it. So Drew, she always gives it to us, okay? I just loved it. And I love how later on in this episode, she went a little Chi-Town on us. She kind of pulled off her lace front wig and started patting her hair and chewing her gum. And she didn't care if Dr. Maddie Moss Clark threw a shoe at her. She didn't care. She was just chewing her gum and patting her weave. We love Drew. So it started out with Cynthia's bridal rehearsal dinner. It was a rehearsal dinner. She had all these pieces and all this stuff, which I'm sorry, you guys have to eat, you know, before you get here, because due to COVID, ain't nobody taking off their mask, their protective wear. I'm sorry, how you gonna eat? You got to take it off to eat. I love my Cynthia, and she was sad because Wendy Williams had given it to her. But rightfully so, Cynthia. And, you know, even your friend Kenya even said the same thing. Her friend Kenya. Not only did she give it to her about the wine, she gives it to Cynthia every chance she can get. She told her man was about to propose to her. Who fucks up situations like this? I mean, she's a giant... She just looks so damn good. That's the only thing I can't take it about Kenya. She's such an evil person, but the heifer looks good. Did you see how good she looked at Cynthia's wedding? My goodness gracious. I mean, I want to dislike her, but this heifer just, she be coming up. She shows up. Another person who looked good was her neighbor, Chateau Sheree. Chateau Sheree looked good with her X-Man braid and that dress. And she showed her beautiful arms and she, give it to us, Sheree. She was like, I know Caston gonna be calling me next year. And I got Tyrone on my arm. I know y'all gonna be calling me. So anyway, Cynthia had 1,100, if not 11,000 people at her rehearsal dinner. I'm like, well, how many people are in the wedding? Can you have just had like Mal and maybe another person and your mom and your daughter give you away, and then maybe Mike had 2 guys? Did you have to have the whole Million Man March at the wedding? And you know, I usually take up for Cynthia. I love Cynthia. I like her, like I love Cynthia. Just because she's a sweet lady, she's a good lady. She's really not vindictive towards anybody, and she's not a liar. You can't tell where she's lied. She's a truth teller, and she doesn't start shit. She doesn't, you know. So I've always liked Cynthia. And, you know, 10 years, you could see someone on the news, and you can hear about their house, you know, burning up or their cat dying, and your heart goes out to them. So and that's for like 0.3 seconds. So if I've been watching Cynthia for like a decade and her trials and tribulations, and I'm in it and out of it, oh my God, we love her. We know about her sister, her mom, her daughter, her ex-husband, her ex-baby daddy. Like, we know Cynthia. So what I know of her, I love her. But she was wrong for having 50, 1,100 people at her house. And she was wrong for having 50, 1,100 people in her wedding during the pandemic. Because that could have been a wildfire. You know what I'm saying? That you couldn't stop. You know, what if you were responsible for killing somebody's mama, honey? At this, I'm not saying you were, and then nothing happened. Nothing was reported. But what if? You just have to be responsible. Eva looked amazing at Cynthia's rehearsal dinner. Oh my God. That Eva, she went back in line twice for beauty. You know, like God don't know. He created you. Don't you think he know you came back in line twice? And she was like, trying to disguise herself. He's like, Eva, is that you? The Lord was. Eva, is that you? Yes, I'm not going to ask for height. But if you could just, you know, stamp my face one more time, just one more time. Yeah, Eva is beautiful. Wendy Williams, she did get in Cynthia's ass for having all those people, but rightfully so. But who is Wendy Williams to get in anybody's ass, honey? She ain't even got no ass for nobody to get in herself. Mel, she sure did tell Kandi. She said, well, I didn't feel special. Cynthia's sister's Mel. She said, I didn't feel special. I wasn't invited to my sister's bachelor shower. I wanted to see some Bolo. I wanted to be the third person in the room. You don't know about me, honey. The remix. Shake It, Mel. Honey, I wanted to get 8 on the coffee table, allegedly. I wanted somebody to touch my ooh-wah. Touch my ooh-wah. And I'll touch your E-I-E-I-O. I'll touch your E-I-E-I-O. If you touch my ooh-wah. Touch my ooh-wah. I'll touch your E-I-E-I-O. Mel wanted to touch somebody's E-I-E-I-O. She wanted somebody to touch hers. And she looked Kandi Burruss dead in her eye. Kandi Burruss Tucker. She said, I didn't feel special. I wanted to go see Bolo too. I want to see what it looked like. His zodiac sign is Aardvark. I don't want to read about it in the blogs, honey. See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all don't ever make me feel special. And Eva wouldn't let it go. Eva just kept talking about it. And the cameras were there again. And Eva don't know, you know, the little conundrum they had over in the, you know, in the cabin, honey, wherever they were with Bolo. Eva doesn't know, but she sure brought it up. And she knew what she was doing because her camera time, because they said Eva was mic'd up. So she's like, so who did what with Bolo? And it was just the welcome she needed, as they said in The Color Purple. Eva was like, my titties are social distancing, huh? I'll get you back, my pretty. I don't have to be on the show to get your ass back. Yeah. She got her back. She said, so who was in the room? And then Kandi mentioned lips on lips. And she said, if you know what I mean. And she said, I ain't talking about them lips. Allegedly. Kandi, she be like, this is a no judgment zone. And what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon until I decide to start talking about it. That's the third time I done heard Kandi talk about the damn dungeon. Now, you cannot be bringing no cocaine to the party. And then if somebody do a little toot-toot, you talking about their ass. That's all I got to say, honey. Kandi. And I love my Kandi, but you got to call a thing a thing. Kandi needs to be quiet as a Chinese library about anything that happened that night. And I know Kenya is like, I need you to speak up for me. I need you to, but did nobody tell you to go out on a limb, Kenya? Nobody asked you. You volunteered yourself. Don't ask nobody else to take up for you. That's like you go mess with somebody in the schoolyard because you got a big sister and you go fuck with this bully. And then, like, cause do you know who my sister is? And the bully whoop your ass and then you get mad at your sister because your sister like, I ain't fucking with Brutus. And Brutus is a girl. And then just to make her seem feminine, they call her Lil Brutus. Her family. Where's Lil Brutus? How the fuck you gonna try and make Brutus sound feminine? La Brutus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Bravo was like, we are not about to get sued 1,511 ways, Cynthia, fucking with you in this wedding. In the middle of a pandemic, we are not about to film, but we will take your home footage. Give it to us. Give it to us. Cynthia, I hope you got a side deal for that, that wedding. That footage. Girl, you were supposed to work out a side deal. You were supposed to get a whole nother $100,000 for that wedding footage. You just let Bravo guess what it is. Honey, ain't no way in the world. Don't you let them milk you for free. Because they would have gave you, they did I Dream of Nene, and then they gave Portia a thing. You should have had a whole nother side thing. And what else was you doing in COVID? You film that shit and you sell it to them. And you get you a whole nother $100,000. And that's lowballing it, because by the time they tax it, honey, that ain't gonna be shit but $70,000. And you are worth more than $70,000. That dress looks like it was $70,000. Cynthia looked good. She looked good. And at first, when that dress was on that mannequin and she walked in there, I said, who that little girl dressed for? Cynthia is a full-grown woman, honey. She's a brick house. She's mighty, mighty. Shit. So what they say? They was naming it 36, 24, 36. Yeah, I didn't know who that little dress was for, honey. I didn't know if it was for Noelle. I said, is that dress for Noelle? And they would say, oh, no, that's Cynthia's wedding dress. I said, well, how's she going to get her that little baby girl dress? She did. But when speaking at her wedding, Kenya shut it down. Walking down the aisle, Kenya she shut it down. She looked phenomenal. And then in that one picture with Karen Huger, and it was Eva Pickford, and it was Sheree, and it was some other people. But Sheree, she stole that picture. Sheree stole that picture. Sheree looked, she was phenomenal. I was a little upset not to see Nene. That just proves to me, like, Nene, okay, so Nene is not afraid of the COVID. It was in the middle of a pandemic, because every time you saw her on anything, live or anything, she has 1,500 people around her. Makeup people, everybody doing hair. Ain't nobody got on no mask. So that's some bull. To me, it just appeared that she's not happy for the goodness of her friend. Ooh, did you get something in your eye? No, bitch, I'm trying to blink. Wink, wink. Her friend. Wink, wink. Ain't nothing in my eye. Because I don't think that Nene ever considered Cynthia a friend. She considered her a castmate that everybody liked, and she was popular. Cynthia was popular, and Cynthia is too, I hate to say it, but Cynthia is too pretty to be Nene's friend. She don't want you, you cannot be that close. Shit, now, if I can't beat you in looks, bitch, I'm gonna beat you in pocketbook. Or personality and everything else. It's a competition with her. I feel this is alleged. It's a competition. So you can't be this pretty and be my motherfucking friend, bitch. So I say we friends. But the truth comes out in the pudding. I don't think she's ever treated Cynthia as a friend. Cynthia is just so trustworthy. But Cynthia, she had to be Nene's friend at one point to keep her job. It's kind of no different than Sharon Osbourne and Cheryl Underwood. Nene had that kind of leverage over her, that kind of mistletoe, because she was very close to Bravo at one time, and she was very close to Andy. And some of the girls may have felt like they had to kiss her ass in order to be on next season to get their check. So I think that's why a lot of times Cynthia tolerated Nene, and vice versa. But if she was ever her friend, she would have been to the wedding. I believe she would have been to the wedding. All right, Marlo running through the party with her boobs showing. This show has just turned into Magic City. This show has just turned to Magic City. There's nothing classy about it anymore. We are just showing Bolo. We showing, and it's okay. We showing the dungeon. We showing all these sex toys, and it's a cleavage convention. If you don't have cleavage, don't show your funky ass up to the casting. If you don't have ass, we don't want booty. We don't want butt. We want ass. And if you don't have ass, you might do a season, but you're getting kicked off. Kim Fields didn't have no ass. Eva Pickford didn't have no ass. I love Claudia Jordan, but she ain't had no ass like them girls. And they just be like, if you ain't got ass, now you might be good. You might do a couple of good things. Look out, Drew, because you barely made it. And I love you, but the show likes ass. Back in the day, the men be like, I'm a leg man. What you like? I'm a breast man. What you like? I like hair. I like red bones. What you like? I like ass. Bravo, like, we want cleavage and ass. And you better be swift, honey, on how to read. You better be able to cuss somebody out in 0.7 seconds, bitch. This is your scene. Action. Cuss this bitch out. You saw how Drew did it. She learned quick. And Portia said, ooh, Toya bought a first-class ticket to Chicago, Chi-Town. You damn right. Speaking of Portia hair was, not her hair, the short look. That whole look. I'm not going to break the young lady down. I ain't going to just say her hair. I'm going to say Portia looked good AF with that short hair. And she looked good in Kenya's wedding. Oh, I forgot about Portia. At Kenya's wedding, she did a whole photo shoot in her foyer. She was like, yes, bitches. And Dennis posted that shit. Oh, you single AF? And Portia took that picture with her Marilyn Monroe and all black. Black hair, black dress. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. Give it to him, Portia. Portia don't be playing with y'all. That bitch walks out the house with nunchucks, ninja stars, pepper spray and mace, a rusty knife, a gun, a missile, and a pipe. She always killing y'all. Every time you walk up to Portia, swam, hair be on point. Pow, makeup be on point. Pow, outfit be on point. Pow, I got a read. Pow, I got another read, bitch. And here's another read for the next shit you gonna say. You ain't even said shit, and I'm keeping up with you. But they said Portia might be getting off the show next season. I just think they should probably end the show and just do something different. Everybody needs to start working on another hustle. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait until Kenya confronts LaToya for telling everybody what she said at the niece's party. I think Drew is going to tell Kenya what LaToya said. And I think Kenya's going to go ballistic. And you know you do not want the other side of Kenya to come out. But see, I already told y'all at the very beginning when they was double kissing and all that shit. I said, that is not going to last but for 3 to 4 seconds. And counting. And I was right. I was right. And they're going to start calling her LaToya. Because when LaToya came to the niece's party, it just appeared that she had a couple of faces. And the girls were bringing her up on it. And so when LaToya said, I think Kenya told B. Scott, and Portia looked her dead in her eyes. She said, I think it was you, bitch. And everybody got quiet as a Chinese library, honey. They was like, that's Shamia, because you know she can't take it. Her and Portia always talking. They're always talking without saying nothing. That's the thing. They be like, Like Shamia was like, she was inadvertently talking for Portia. She said, she told Latoya, Shamia told Latoya, she said, so then can you send you over here? And then she looked at Portia. I got her, girl. I got her. You sit this one out. I got this one. I got a nanny tonight. I got nothing but time. It's okay. No, go get a cocktail. I got this. So did she send you over here, bitch? Did Kenya send you over here? With your 2, 3, 4, 5 faced ass. Okay? Bitch, we would jump you down here in this basement. Now you fucking with the Botsy sisters now. Okay? We know each other. Right. Y'all know that one episode when on the Have and Have Nots when Candace attacked her social worker and her friend helped her? And the social worker's like, I can't go out of here looking like this. She said, bitch, you are not about to walk out. You're going to get carried out and nobody's going to see you. Honey, you have the wrong idea. You thought you were going to walk out. Okay. You're so cute. Now you are cute. But yeah, that's what Shamia and Portia was about to do to Latoya. Latoya better watch out for these wolves. And then Latoya was trying to be funny and walk and mock Portia's booty. And she had it now. But Portia was like, okay, you didn't say that shit when your tongue was... Right. Okay, guys, if you like the video, definitely like the video below, subscribe to the channel, and also comment, share the video if you care, and I'll see you next time on the Mario Ramon review. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.